So here we are, we're in our login screen. From our website or any other source that we integrate into, we capture our user data in the form of customers and inquiries and leads into our Webflow system, and we'll simply log in. We want to access that information, we simply log in to our Webflow, go to our customer list, and all the data is captured there. As you can see, there's pages of contacts here, and it goes up to, in this instance, over 450 pages of contacts. We go to the first. If we want to access somebody's information, the information we've captured, we can see there's the name, the surname, the position, so we can even update their details whenever we like. You know, their web address, and you know what category they are. These categories come in handy when we're sending out email marketing. So in this instance it's a B2B, and it's also a supplier for us. They're a supplier of accounting services, so that works. Okay, and then we'll just simply update that customer. The alert comes up telling us customer details updated, and we can go back to the customer list. Here we can create, starting from the left, we can create categories. So we might say test category, and description, just say lawyers. Go back to categories. You can see there that category has been added. Now when I go to the customer list, and I go back to AFYF, that I can assign them to a new category, and they'll be under the test category. So you can add as many categories as you like. It's a very good way to keep your data and your customer base very clean. Good for direct mail, and you know, separating and mail merging with that database. Also, we can output to a CSV file or Excel of the entire database with a daily backup, which is sent to your email. So it's a very, very powerful tool. Going back now, you can also import the customer cards from MYOB, and it's as simple as attaching it and importing the card, and the data from MYOB is mapped perfectly to our Webflow system. There's an option here to export all the customers as well, as I suggested. Now it's asking me to save the file, and it wants to save vcard.vcf of literally 500 records, or sorry, 500 pages. So there's about 10,000 in this database, and that would give us perfect file format to import into softwares, systems like MYOB that have their data, or their customer data, user data, mapped perfectly to ours. I just showed you the customer module, where we can search for customers. We can go through a list of customers. In this database we have, like I said, 460 pages worth of about 20 per page, so you can do the maths there. We have the ability to create categories, import and export the data, and assign those categories, customers, to multiple categories, and record all of their information. Another important aspect of the user management and customer management modules are setting permissions and allowing people access to the system. In this example, you can see we have about 20, 30 people who have access to our system. I'm just going to click on myself, and basically what we have here is a simple enter your name, surname, telephone contact, your email address, which is very important because that's what you use to log in to Webflow, your status. Now you might have client access, which gives you very minimal access to specific information. So these is your access level controls, and this, as we go up, obviously director is a super user, they can see every single detail throughout the system. Staff can only see specific projects assigned to themselves, specific tasks. Same with contractors. Contractors can only see database that is relevant to them, sales leads and sales contacts that they've brought in, that are their contacts, not the whole company's contacts. And then client can just see a specific job. So we select the permission level. Also we select the sales code. So sales code pertains to the leads section or a quote section, and that way we can identify users and we can say, well, this lead or this sale or this project is tagged by that particular user, and therefore if there's any commissions that are owed to that user, or that particular user is the project manager, they'll be able to see it. It'll be visible in their login account. So it's very important to have a sales code. Now I might enter a lead in for a salesperson on behalf of a salesperson who's on the road, and I know it's their lead. So I'll enter the lead in, and I'll show you that when we do the video on the leads module. I'll enter the lead in and I'll tag it with that particular salesperson, and that way that lead is assigned to that salesperson, and that contractor or salesperson will be able to see that particular entry visible in their dashboard or in their login, so we can help each other out. We also have here, in our particular case, a note whether the staff member has a key to the building, which is important. Staff come and go. Staff member has a key to the office. Now we have a building and an office key. This is a specific requirement, but that can be modified to suit your needs. And again, it's about accountability through the user management system. Password can be updated. It's all encrypted, so nobody can access the password, not even the super user. You have to rewrite the password or set up a new account. Check if the user is inactive. So if somebody leaves the company, just click that button there and they're off the system. So that's the strong fundamentals of the user management when we're setting up a new account. And it's as simple as going add new user and filling all the details out. The one I'm using for this demonstration is called video user. And there we go. I created that for this demo. You can see I've given it director's access, but I can also control that. This particular user is not a salesperson, so I've just left it as a Vision Tech sales code. However, this person here might have 3 employees working for them that all generate leads for the one company that contracts to our company, and every time a lead is entered into our system, they want those other leads to be tagged under the one umbrella company. So that's when the relevance of the sales code comes into it. So we'll just go back to there. Got any questions? Feel free to email us at sales@visiontechdigital.com.